Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and gentlecots? This is the one, the only, Criticism Guy 2009, a.k.a. Nintendo Free 2011. Of course, all my other fans, viewers, and subscribers out there, you already know the rest. So, before I begin real quick, I wanted to tell you guys about this Mountain Berry Powerade video sponsored by it. You already know what's up. Best shit in the world, might I add. Besides Rockstar Amp and No Fears and Full Throttles. Those are kick-ass too, of course. I usually go to like Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings. I'll pick up a couple of those most of the time. So, yeah, I just came back from work about a half hour ago. I'm a little tired right now. So, eating some extra gum to get me through the day, you know, real good shit. Sometimes I'll have a little 5-star red juicy hot, but mostly I have the extra most of the time. Keeps my mind and energy balanced a little bit. So, you know what? It's a win-win situation. You know, I haven't busted this hat out in a while. It's a skater hat. So I've never skated in the first place, so I was more of a biker. So other than that, let's begin this alternative media video, excuse me. And I just heard about this earlier this morning, right before I left work, that there was a bomb or whatever that went off in North Korea somewhere. Not a bomb, excuse me. It was like a nuclear nuclear missiles that they were hitting in the ground. So it was a 5.1 fabricated earthquake. Which, once again, I'm surprised HARP wasn't the one that caused this, but then again, you know, never know what the government is capable of. This disgusting, evil, satanic place that tyrannous that fucking try to control our lives, you know. You never know what the fuck they're capable of. Other than that, real deep, I wanted to get quick into this. Shout out to, of course, AK Electra for telling me this video is on my Nintendo Free channel, so if you want to check him out, I'll leave his channel down in the description box below. And other than that, I've been wanting to talk about this since this morning, but I didn't have enough time because I had to go to work and shit. So now that I'm back home, I can talk about it. So my whole thoughts, views, and opinions on this whole thing, scenario that's been going on. This could either lead up to one of two things. Because I know tonight is supposed to be when President Obama is supposed to give out his address to the nation or something like that at 6 o'clock East Coast time, like Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure if it's Washington or Washington, D.C. It's one of those two states. But yeah, I've been hearing about this shit for a while. I know AK Electra was saying in the Jericho series, if anyone's ever watched that, it has like a lot of conspiracy theorists, you know, a lot of the deep alternate underground like news shit and everything, you know, has all that goody stuff, you know, stuff like preppers and, you know, survivalists like myself like usually listen to most of the time, you know. He said it might be the same thing when several nuclear bombs are supposed to go off in several major cities or something like that, which, to me, if that did happen, I wouldn't be surprised. This is as long as it's not here, because if it's here, then this is probably going to be the last video I ever do ever in my life, if the bomb ever kills me. But other than that, what's it called? Yeah, basically this whole thing started off with a little bit of a debate with North and South Korea, which both of them are always fighting all the time. Matter of fact, about 3 years ago, I was hanging out with this one friend. I'm not going to say his name, but we'll just call him Charlie or something, because that's not his real name, but there's a Korean version of it, but it's not his real name. But yeah, he was hanging out with this dude a couple of years ago, and he used to tell me a lot of shit that went down in North and South Korea. So a lot of disputes he used to have, especially when Kim Jong-il used to be alive before his son took over the dictatorship and everything, you know, what's it called? He's still saying fat fuck like his dad. I mean, I know I'm a fat fuck too. That fucker's an elephant compared to me. I'm like a baby fucking hippo, so literally. I thought I was fat. Woo! That fucker's 3 houses bigger than me. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, even though he's got a lot of dictatorship and power, fuck him. He's a piece of shit just like his old man was. Chip off the old fucking block. Making people's lives up there miserable as fuck, just like Fidel Castro is, and Hugo Chavez motherfucker is too. Venezuela. And trust me, I've talked to a couple of Venezuelans, which are of course the Latinos, just like Mexicanos, you know. I've talked to a couple of them, and they said in Venezuela life is fucking hell. In Spanish, you know, like, they would tell me that shit too, and literally their lives was living hell day by day, you know. Just trying to survive, just trying to get some food to eat or anything like that. Literally, that dude is ruling, he's ruling that country with 9 fists. Fortunately, it's just making people's lives so miserable there. That's why so many illegal immigrants, which are Latinos most of the time, my race, my people, they come up here so they could get a better life. But the thing is, ever since 07, 08, when the whole economy thing broke down and shut down and everything and completely broke in half, you know, in a way they're kind of wasting their time to go to the U.S. because, yeah, we still might be landing the free home and the brave and shit like that, but at the same time, you know, we still got our own little issues to go through just like every other country does, you know? We're not fucking perfect, okay? And then there's other countries out there that think, oh, this is the god of their country. As soon as they get here and get citizenship, they'll get like, there'll be a paradise and they'll be rich millionaires and shit like that, when in reality it doesn't work like that, you know? You still got lower middle class motherfuckers just like in every other country out there, you know? So don't think this is just a perfect little country. There's still shooting, there's still gun violence, which I'm not going to talk about that. I already talked about gun banning like in my last 4 videos like a couple months ago. I'm not going to talk too much on that. I'm not going to really, you know, stay on topic with it either. But other than that, you know, let's get back to this like nuclear thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen in 7 big major cities, you know, because shit ends up happening here. And then thank you for everyone for watching all my videos throughout the past 4 years and 2 months that I've been doing YouTube videos on this channel for. You know, you guys are amazing. I love you a lot. You know, if it does happen. If it don't happen, hey, I get to make more videos. If it does, hey, you know what? Lights out. But yeah, another thing I really wanted to talk about in this video, besides the whole 5.1 earthquake that happened in North and South Korea, is a lot of people are getting scared as shit off of this because China was their main supplier most of the time, especially Beijing. Because I know George Title was talking about it. He's saying that Beijing will usually give them all their food supplies, their weapon supplies, clothes, shelter, water. They usually gave them a lot of those supplies. And now that North and South Korea, now they're starting to be a little bit of smart asses. Now that they want to like slap the shit out of China, China's like, oh, okay, you don't want our help? Go fuck yourself then. And that's what China's basically telling, Beijing China is telling North Korea to do, so fuck themselves. And let me tell you, North Korea is the smallest little place. I've never been there personally myself, but like with the dude I used to hang out with, once every month he would go out there to go see his family because unfortunately his family can't go there, come to the U.S. because, you know, they're slaves under that dictatorship. He used to go there all the time. He used to tell me how bad it was over there and shit. And like, I wouldn't want to go there because it's so depressing. It's like going to a zoo and you see all these animals in cages. It's like you wish they were all free, you know? It's kind of like that over there. And same thing in Mexico, except Mexico is in a dictatorship. There's just a lot more corruption and politics and government and shit like that. There's a lot of powerful people that like to fuck each other over in that country. It's all about money. You know, the Festos thing was died a long time ago, but it is what it is, you know? One more last thing I want to touch base on real quick about this whole thing is that it might not be in a false flag terror attack. I'm not calling it. I'm not predicting it. Once again, I'm not a psychic or any of that shit. I'm just saying there might be some sort of some sort of false flag terror attack might end up being happening for the president. Whether somebody tries to assassinate him or some shit, or I don't know, if a bomb goes off somewhere in a major city, like I said before, or several major cities. Or if there's another gun violence situation, like with that whole thing I did with yesterday with Christopher Donner. I did a 3-part vlog review on that shit. And not trying to be racist, but you know, some black people are good, some black people are bad, just like in my race. Not every Latino is a good person. Some are bad and evil, corrupted bastards, like the drug lords and shit, you know. And what else? Same with white and Asian. You know, no race ethnicity is perfect. Every race ethnicity has their flaws and mistakes. There's their pros and there's cons, you know? The only person that was ever perfect, even though he was Jewish and shit, was Jesus, and that was it. I'm not trying to make this religious. So yeah, that's all I had to say about this video. So hopefully nothing bad happens by the time I upload this video. On my Nintendo 32011, I'm going to be doing a trailer review for It's a Good Day to Die Hard, starring Bruce Willis. Which he's making a comeback for the Die Hard series, which I'm real glad, because the last one he did, I think, was like 99, 2000, 2001, I think. It was the early thousands, I think, when he did that one. And Justin Long was in there, too, and that dude is old as shit now. I think he was in that, trying to remember the name of the movie. Shit. Splice? I'm not sure if it was him. No, that was Adrian Brody. He kind of looks like him a little bit, though. Kind of has that same personality, but no. Excuse me, I'm choking my X-ray down for a little bit. Oh, one more other thing, if any of my gamers out there, I don't really do too many game reviews on this channel anymore. I either do alternative media, video responses, rants, or, you know, movie reviews once in a while. But any of my gamers out there, if any of you guys are into Pokemon X and Y, there's actually another new announcement for Core that there's a brand new official evolution on there. And you guys don't know what evolution is? It's basically, what's it called? Basically a first generation. If you were growing up with second generation Pokemon like I was back in the late 90s, early 2000s, you know what it was about. Eevee was basically a Pokemon that had Jolteon, Flareon, and Espeon, not Espeon, Vaporeon, and Espeon and Umbreon came later in the second gen. And then, of course, 4th gen, they had Leafeon, Glaceon. 5th gen, they didn't really do nothing with it, but there was one Pokemon that did look a little like Eevee. Which I can't think about it right now, but it looked a little bit like Eevee. I don't know why, just a tiny bit. I'll probably have to say Lightbird or something like that. Like the one that's the second evolution, the Purloin. I don't know. Other than that, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Check that shit out. Oh yeah, shout out to those 3 guys, Soul Silver 79, Gaiakaro Garchomp, and that other dude, I forgot his name. I just subbed him last night. I forgot what his name was. I think his name's Charles something. He does a lot of Sonic and Minecraft videos, so definitely check him out too. He's got like almost 1 million subscribers. I think he had 95,000, aka 99K subs. But yeah, that's all I had to say. So is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. Peace the fuck out. I'm gone. I'm getting the fuck out of here, and I'm probably gonna finish the rest of my power rating. You never know. Time is a bitch sometimes, you know. Time is of the essence. So yeah, you guys take care. Stay safe. Whatever happens in this presidential inauguration address thing to the U.S. and the nation, possibly the rest of the world, hopefully shit doesn't go down, alright? You guys take care. Be safe. Please, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, goodbye, and see you around. Bye.